After the size and type check, the uploaded file is basically hazard-free for your website. But hazard-free does not mean trouble-free. You still have work to do. You need to change the file name and its URL. The reason for that is actually quite important. Imagine you are operating a social media or e-commerce website. Every day, your users will upload millions of photos to your server. Are you seriously going to store all these pictures inside the same file folder? That is a very bad idea. Another problem is, if, by coincidence, inside the same file folder there are two different files, but the files have exactly the same name and file name extension, the system will only keep one of these two files, and that would cause you problems. Therefore, you need to rename the uploaded file and give them a proper URL. First, rename the file. To do that, we need to get the file name extension first. Luckily, we have already learned how to do that. If you still remember how to do it, great. If you don't worry. A quick review here for you. First, we need to get the original file name, so variable files uploaded name. And the file name is actually a string. The last part after the last dot is what we want. Therefore, we can use the explode function to cut the string. The explode function has got two function arguments. The first one is to tell the function where to cut, therefore we put a dot here. The second one is the string to be cut, so variable files upload name. In this way, we cut the string at the last dot. The explode function will return an array, and the last array element is what we want. Therefore, array pop. Alternatively, you can use the end function. Then you assign the returned value to a variable, file name extension, and that's it. After we have got the file name extension, the next thing we need to do is we need to pick a unique file name. Time is changing all the time. Therefore, the current time is always unique. To get the current time, we need to use the time function. So you use the concatenation operator to connect the current time and the variable file name extension. There are many ways to rename a file. Using the time function is just one of them. But no matter which way you pick, you need to make sure that the file name and the file name extension together should be unique. The time function is actually really easy to use. You just write the word time and a parenthesis after it. The returned value of the time function is an integer. Actually, the special part of the time function is here. It returns the current time measured in seconds since the Unix epoch. If by coincidence two files are being uploaded at exactly the same time, you can use a function called rand to solve the problem. The rand function will generate a random number, and it is very easy to use. Inside the parenthesis, you put two numbers, the minimum value and the maximum value, and that's it. Then you use the concatenation operator to connect the time function, the rand function and the file name extension together.